What's going on, everybody? Another pod review from Refining Fire Chiles. I'll have that link in the description that you've seen there. Let's just jump right into this. This is the Jay's Peach Chocolate Ghost. As for the pod, it's right here. The stem came off at the top. You can see some of it right there. So it might have rotted a little bit. I'm going to cut it in a second and see if it's edible. If it is, I'll just eat up to the part. I only need to eat probably half of it, just for the, like up to here. I want to eat for the flavor and the heat about it, and the heat of it. This is the Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion. I don't have any information on it, but what I will tell you is a little information I know. The Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion is a beast of a pepper, extremely hot. I've reviewed it. Just put Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion and it'll and YouTube, it'll come up. You'll see my video. I mean, Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion, Robert Hubbard, and it'll come up under my channel. I have reviewed it. The secret about that thing is Jim Duffy sent me a pod. It was one of the biggest. It was the biggest Jay's Peach I've ever seen. It was like this big. It was huge. Anyway, I ate the pod in front of the camera. 8-9 minutes later, blah blah blah, and then I went around and realized I did not turn the camera on. Idiot. So I burned it for nothing. I wound up doing it again, and that's the second one is what you see. Another story. Not only is a Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion very hot, it's a pretty pepper. I don't know if you can see this. Anyway, you can see the video. It's a very pretty pepper. That's where it got its name from. There's a red variety too, which is the Jay's Red Ghost Scorpion. The peach is even hotter than the red, most people say, and I think it is, if not as hot, which is very interesting. I like the Jay's Peach Scorpion. I grew it, and I also grew the White Hab. We mixed it and put like a mash together. One of the hottest sauces my friends have ever eaten. Very cool. Chocolate Ghost is probably just a brown or a chocolate ghost pepper, and they put them together as a cross. This is exactly what this is. Where the cross is from, I don't know. But as soon as I find out information, I will put it in the description for you. But now for the main part. We really want to see what this thing's about. I'm going to cut it. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, this thing is oily. And you can see the seeds are white as can be. I mean, all white as all get out. I mean, oily as can be. This pepper. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. I always do this, so hopefully you can get a glimpse. But the seeds are white as can be. It's a little soft on the top there. I'm just going to eat the whole thing. This thing has so much ghost pepper in it. Chocolate Ghost, and then it's in the Jay's Peach. Is actually a Buchalokia and a Scorpion, most likely a Trinidad Scorpion, and it's combined together. That's what made it, and it was over years. I think it was even being done before the Butch tea was out. So, so far, really not much heat. Nice little mouth burn. I'm actually surprised. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think there's much going on with heat. I'll get to that in a second. But I'm gonna tell you the flavors. The flavors, when you first eat it, it was eating like it was like almost like it was no flavor, like it was a weird taste. You know, maybe because in my mind I thought some of it was rotten or whatever. I was thinking, man, is this thing something wrong with this thing? And then it get a really nice, beautiful taste. Very, very weird. And then it just kind of just smoothed out in taste. This might have been just a freak pepper. It was very juicy, as you can see with the oils. And remember, coming from the Buchalokia, it's so much Buchalokia background. The Buchalokia is a thin wall pepper as it is. So it was thin with a lot of juice. Very fruity pepper. I really like to see this thing hotter, but honestly, it's actually not bad. I mean, that's probably jalapeno heat. What I tasted. It probably could be just a dud, one of the things on there. No, it's more than jalapeno. Yes, it's probably It's probably habanero heat, I would say. More habanero, not jalapeno. Habanero in that range, maybe a little hotter. Because in the teeth, my mouth, that's all nice and burning. When I breathe, I can taste like I tasted something hot, but it's not hurting. It doesn't hurt when I talk. It doesn't hurt when I swallow. And his heat's gone. It dissipated. But interesting tasting pod. I would honestly, for a flavor, man, that was really good. I do not like Buchalocas. If you've seen from my videos, and if you know me, I'm not a big fan of Buchalocas. But this is supposed to be a super hot, and it's probably the bestest tasting one I've ever eaten as a super hot. But I'd like to see more heat out of it, and I think this might have been a dud. It's just different pods, but different flavor. I'd like to see some other reviews on this thing to see what they got out of it, or even try this guy again. But anyway, I appreciate it. You guys watching. Won't take much more of your time later. Yeah, I still got a nice burn in my mouth.